Hey, shalom, shalom, Israel. Before I get started, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Hakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, the men who rule well over Israel, and also the same men that taught us this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect of Israel, the 144,000 on down, to the hopeful elect, the men that sign cry for the abominations that are done here. So peace, blessings, and salutations to those men that push this word in faith, truth, love, sincerity, and in diligence. To those sisters that listen and learn, and to those that support the ministry, shalom. Yeah, this is the brother Yakana coming back with another installment of GMS Practicals. And this evening I just wanted to go into a quick lesson, man, about Babylon, aka America, which is about to be destroyed, man, according to the prophecy. Okay. Yeah, the nations are locked and loaded, man. They're just waiting on a major event, waiting on the charagma to be issued out, waiting on the third world's woe, and then the arrows are gonna fly, man. The missiles are gonna be let off, man. This place is gonna be utterly destroyed. There'll be nothing left here. Okay? Because all the nations are pissed off at this place, man. They're mad and they're laughing at this place at the same time. This place has become a laughing stock to the world. No longer America the great, the most powerful nation on earth. All that BS is a running joke, man, you know. But I'm going to jump into a couple of scriptures and hopefully this lesson will be edifying. I'm going to start out with this Jeremiah 50 to show you that the Most High has turned the nations that hate this place already. They don't have to turn them, but the allies also are going to be turned. Verse 50, this is Jeremiah 50 and verse 9. It says, "For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country," starting with Russia and China and all those other nations and Iran and so on. "And they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. The arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain." So when all these nations let off these missiles at America, these ICBMs and these mega neutron nuclear weapons, man, these bombs are coming, these missiles are coming. None of them they're all gonna let off, man. It's gonna be like an expert man, an expert marksman, man. All the arrows, all the missiles that are fired off, none are gonna return in vain. They're all gonna find their mark, man. And that's over 200 million missiles aimed at this place, man, and there'll be nothing left, okay? This place is going to be utterly destroyed. Your beloved America, aka Babylon, aka Basra, the modern day Sodom and Egypt, will be wiped off the face of the earth, man, as far as inhabitancy goes, except for desert creatures, okay? This is Jeremiah 50 still, and 50 jumping down to verse 13. And it says, because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, as I just said. There will be no people dwelling here, man. But it shall be wholly desolate. In other words, nobody's going to be here. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Verse 14, this is speaking to the other nations. Again, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows. That means there's not going to be, once this is done, there won't be any missiles left over. They're all going to be let off shooting at this place. Those that are aimed, every last one of them is going to let off. All are going to be as fired off as like an expert man, a marksman. All the arrows are going to find their mark. None are going to return in vain. They're not going to have missiles left over by the other nations to put in museums. See, this is the particular model we use to shoot at America. No, everyone is going to be used, man. It says, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she had sinned against the Lord. Okay? Verse 15, shout against her round about. She had given her hand Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her, as she had done, do unto her. So all that America has done, man, the vengeance of the Lord is about to come down on this place, man. Everything that she's done is going to be done unto her. You know, with the exception of some of the wicked shit but for the recompense, the payback is going to be done unto her. And it's gonna be double, by the way, man. You know, well, that's when we take them into slavery into the kingdom, but that's another lesson. But it says all that she's done, do unto her. So everything that America's done, man, this place has got to pay for this, man. For all the violence, just all under the heading of wickedness, man. The violence, the thievery, man. I mean, just you name it, this place has done it, starting here when Esau got to this country, the so-called white man, and has never let his foot off the gas all around the world. All around the world, they've bullied, they've murdered, they've stolen, they've coveted fields, they've just taken shit, man. You know, like the old Vikings saying, we Vikings, man, we coming in, we ain't asking for shit, we taking it. That's America in a nutshell. They're not Vikings, but that same, you know, kind of that same analogy. They're not asking for anything. But this is the Most High is going to have all these nations shooting against America, man, to let off his vengeance, along with the return of our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai, man, you know, and the chariots of the Lord, which the world ignorantly knows as UFOs, man, coming back to destroy this place and render unto America, aka Babylon, present day Babylon, her judgment, man. You know, all from the vengeance of the Lord. And as it says, take vengeance upon her, as she had done, do unto her. So all that America is guilty of, they got to pay for that. You know, all the atrocities they've committed around the world, setting up coups to overthrow governments, man, going in and just pillaging the village, really, you know, taking countries' resources, forcing them to use the petrodollar, taking their natural resources, and they sell them, but America gets the biggest cut out of the other country's resources, man. It's just a lot they don't tell you that these devils are really doing behind the scenes. They just make you think that America's going over there in the name of Christianity and democracy. Yeah, that's what they say. But they only show up with death and destruction. There's not one place on this planet that America showed itself occupied and it's a better place for having America show up and be there. Nowhere. Iraq, Libya, Syria, you name it. The list is endless, man. When you talk about where they are and where they've been and where they are now. Nobody's happy about that. These nations are pissed off, man. And the Most High is putting the spirit on them to destroy this place, man. You know? Let's jumping over to Jeremiah 49 and verse 15. It says, for lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised amongst men. And this place is despised amongst men. Verse 16, thy terribleness has deceived thee. See, these people are delusional, man. They think this kingdom is going to go on forever, and then somehow they going to upset the prophecies, and Esau is going to be in rulership forever. But that's crazy. All about pride, and it says that. And the pride of thine heart, O that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Talking about you Caucasians coming from the Caucasus Mountains. That holdest the height of the hill, though thou should make thy nest high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. So, you know, with all these space stations and all their technology in space, which they polluted, by the way, along with the rest of this world, Salakia. The Most High is going to bring that all down, man. And all of Esau's plans are going to be thwarted and thrown down to nothing, okay? Verse 17, it says, also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that go by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. Again, because it ain't nothing going to be left here, man. All this stuff got to go. Okay? Verse 18 says, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, saith the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it, which we touched on that a few scriptures ago. Nothing's gonna be left here, man. This has all got to go. Destroyed, utterly destroyed. All right? Okay, I'm gonna jump over here to Jeremiah 51. And it says, let's start at verse 6. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. Because you stay here, you destroy. If you ain't part of that 144,000, that 1/3 remnant, you going to die here. Ain't no getting away from that destruction, okay? For it is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense, and that's that payback. That's why them arrows are coming, the missiles. You know, the Most High is paying you back, pay this place back through his vengeance, his anger, by using the other nations, Yahushua and the chariots and the angels, okay? And it says, verse 7, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. And that's the reason why the nations are pissed off, man. Because America, again, they came in the name of Christianity and democracy. They sold them on their wine. Everybody wanted to follow the ways and the philosophies of America. And it didn't do nothing but all but destroy their countries, man. You know? The ways of this place is wicked and evil. All it breeds is death and destruction, man. And the nation's been duped. Get ripped off, really. You know, now the nations done woke up. Now they pissed off, man. They want their payback. They want their lick back, so to speak, man. You know? And according to the prophecy, that's going to happen. It says in verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reached unto heaven and is lifted up to the skies. Okay? The Most High is going to pay this place back in a way never seen before, man. You know, that's going to make Sodom and Gomorrah and the surrounding cities look like, you know, like a fender bender, just a little car wreck or something, you know, where everybody got out. You okay? Yeah, I'm all right. You all right? Yeah, I'm good. This place is going to be, it's the worst judgment that's going to come, man, as far as destruction. Of course, the worst judgment is Esau going into 1,000 years of hardcore slavery and being destroyed. But again, that's another lesson for another time. But it says Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. Everybody bought into this bullshit, man, thinking America was paved with streets of gold, the land of milk and honey, the home of the free, the land of the free, the home of the brave, and all that. Man, that's all bullshit, man. You know? That's why it says the nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. Because they done woke up and said, man, this is all a facade. What none of this shit they pushed on us true? What none of the stuff they forced us into doing worth our benefit? We didn't benefit off of nothing America brought. Only Babylon benefited off of all this, man. They're the only benefactors, man. The other countries suffered. Still suffering. But it's about to be time for recompense, man, a payback. And this is going to be the ultimate payback, man. Everybody's going to get to see this place totally destroyed. You'll be able to see the smoke from other countries, man. Around the globe, this place is going to be known for what it was. The epicenter of wickedness, man. You know? And it's going to be destroyed for that. So there's no building or rebuilding your beloved America. That MAGA shit, all that's out the window, man. You know? This place has a judgment coming for it, and it's going to take the judgment whether you want it or not. You know, it don't matter who's in office. Don't matter what y'all do. You ain't going to upset the prophecies. What is written shall come to pass, man. And the water Yahweh Shem Yahweh for that. So that was pretty much all I had, man. I just wanted to touch on that briefly. So I'll end it with that. So until next time, Abaratazah, I'll say Shalom.